sprint cars. The Canadian Racing number 29 in the victory lane. And the Madman is set to climb out. He's out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to thank very much Shane, Dylan, Rob for the Paul Sterling and that quick. Just going to get a result. I really want to say thank you very much for Peter Gary and Charlie for being here tonight to witness this, and Darren, and I definitely want to thank my life team for being here, and that's Kings Royal. I've got around timing if they're wrong, but we'll just go back to back, and that was an insane race. I mean, it's a couple times I thought I took down the wall, but I got away with it, but that was fun.
You were extremely dominant tonight. You were tonight's quick time, and you took the lead on lap 20, never looked back. You have, been working on your car, and tonight you definitely showed that hard work pays off.
Yeah, the guys have been really working diligently on the car, and probably let it down a few times, but they gave me an awesome pace tonight, and I brought it home for them.
Well, congratulations tonight. Amen. Feature winner, Kerry Max.
Here's the Madman, Kerry Max, at night one of the Kings Royal weekend. This Connect Racing team gave you probably the fastest car I've ever seen at Eldora. I've only been here a couple times, and that was one heck of a race. Ended up pulling the slider on Joey Saldana and ended up getting Brad Sweet there. He ended up getting really bobbled up with Sammy and lap traffic. How hard was it really to end up really catching those guys and really to pull that really aggressive move to get past both of those guys?
First of all, the guys did give me a great, one of the best cars I've had. Sometimes when you're not in the lead, it pays off, and we got a rhythm going, and I got past Joey and got to Brad, and Brad just couldn't quite pass the lap car. You could see the lap cars are maintaining a good enough speed that it was hard to do anything with them. So I watched that, so I figured I would just try and pull up as close as I could to Brad and wait for Brad to make a move and try and just feed off that and just react to that and try to wait for my opportunity. Obviously, if it was green flag racetrack, it was going to be hard to do anything, but that's sprint car racing, and fortunately the lap traffic was quick enough that it just held him up, and it definitely paid to be in second in that position and just sit there and wait, and didn't screw it up, and got the opportunity and got it past, and then after I got him past, just tried to push as hard as I could, and tried to just deal with would be really patient with lap cars, but be decisive when I needed to be.
After Brad and Joey said they got out of the car and ended up talking to their team, did you guys learn anything that you guys could put in the car and end up trying to pull the sweep off this weekend?
Well, we've definitely got a great baseline. Obviously we're going to get much the same tomorrow night, so we know what to put back in. But there's so many good teams in the USA. There's 45 cars, and tomorrow night's a new night, and pretty much that one scratches out tonight. We've got to start again, and the reality is if we can just get another top run tomorrow night, that'd be great.
Here at Brad Sweet, night one of the Kings Royal weekend. Looked like lap traffic was really hard. Saw you there trying to go inside outside with Sammy Swindell. And it looked like after battling with so many laps, looked like you guys started to get real loose just from such a fast pace. You ended up having some problems there towards after halfway of the race. Looked like maybe you're getting really heavily loose trying to keep the car straight.
I just struggled to get through lap traffic. We got by Sammy there for a second, and he ended up kind of getting back by us, and it really just held us up. And just one of those things where it breaks your momentum, and you make a few bad corners, allowed Kerry to get a run on us and to get by us. We were a little bit free. Definitely, need to take some notes and come back to be a little bit better tomorrow. But car was solid all night, and we're getting close. So we'll jot down some notes from the night, and I think we know where we need to be for tomorrow. And tomorrow's the race that pays all the money.
Here, Joey Saldana, night 1 of the Kings Royal weekend. Look, probably slickest I've ever seen this track. I ended up being here May 3rd, May 4th, and it was slicked in and there. I think Brad ended up telling me he had a few problems there towards the end. Did you guys end up having really any kind of vibration problems? Looked like towards after half the race, a lot of the drivers were really starting to develop problems in the cars, you know, running with so much lap traffic and trying to pass them, and then they're trying to pass you guys back.
No, I think it was just typical Eldora. Lap traffic's a big key here. Kerry, you know, obviously, you know, threw a hard slider on me, but that's what you have to do here, and he got me stuck behind a lap car, and I think he did the same thing to Brad. And then towards the end, I felt like I was actually running him down, but running him down and passing him is two different things. But we definitely, Madsen was the class of the field tonight, and we were hanging with them, so that's good for us to just get some good feedback and a good solid night for us, and hopefully get our car a little bit better for tomorrow.
Yeah, you ended up having a really good car today. Ended up winning the dash and having a really good time. Definitely got some really good momentum going in with your team tomorrow for the big $50,000 to win.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think, you know, like early on in the heats and definitely in the dash, you could kind of run the bottom on the start, the guy on the inside, and hold his own. But they're definitely, you know, for the feature, they ran all the Bs and they really didn't do anything in the track. Definitely, you wanted to be on the top of the track, and I think you saw that with the World of Outlaws B main. Steve Kinzer chose to stop on the top on a restart and took off. So I knew on the initial start I was going to be in trouble trying to get in front of Brad, but I knew if I could get in line and maybe lap traffic. But you know, that was my only shot, was getting Brad in lap traffic. We almost did at the end, but definitely Kerry was the class of the field on both of us, and we just got to get better to beat Kerry for Kings Royal tomorrow.